like you just said, my man out here promoting for $300-$400 for some sneakers, which I wouldn't pay for. Sorry, excuse me. No. I'm just wouldn't. Even if I was a fucking millionaire, I wouldn't pay that. You know what I'm saying? That's why people are rich, because they don't pay that much money for their clothes. But anyway, yeah. You know, I couldn't see myself doing that. Not for a piece of clothing. Even if I was a millionaire or a billionaire, I would just always get back. Like, come on, that's just selfish. Seriously, like, get over it. But yeah, Gucci is not comfortable. Yeah, it's not. And it should look like bowling shoes.
Yeah, they do.
They're like bowling shoes. So, you know, like, I mean, for those out there that would spend $300, why not? Why not look out? Why not go ahead and get that man sneakers, or y'all pay that for Jordans?
It's a hot conversation right now.
Pay that for Jordans.
You could go on social media and look Bull name up, and you'll see all the different debates that's going on. Because he even like been going on ESPN and certain media sites saying he vicious. He's vicious the way he talks, but he's comical to me.
But honestly,
I just look at it like he got 3 sons that he promoting.
Right.
We should just welcome that, yo.
Okay, we can welcome, but my thing is why do it have to be $300-$400? Why not come down?
No, I agree.
Why not come down? Like, that's the problem now. But, like, people out here still killing for Jordans. Still slaving for Jordans.
You know, Stefan Marbury is going back and forth with the Jordan brand with that. Because Marbury made his brand of sneakers like $20, and people laughed at him. Because they're like, oh, why would Marbury do that? Because when kids buy his sneakers, they're going to be like, man, them Jones only $20.
And so what, though? And so what? Guess what? And you know what?
But that's what he said.
But guess what?
So what?
You know what? You know what I told my son? And this is where it starts at home, to build the morale and teach your children that no matter what they got on, they are some fucking body regardless of what the name is. Because guess what? A lot of the kids that got on them Jordans ain't been off the fucking block. Okay? And I tell my kids to tell them motherfuckers that tease them, excuse my French, because it pisses me off about the bullying and the teasing shit, that where have you been all summer?
Or
do you have a passport?
Or they got a pair of Jordans on and they stink.
That too. You got flies around you like the boy for Charlie Brown with the flies around with the blanket.
Yeah.
So stop it. I mean? Seriously.
Or on some real shit, their parent might get them pair of Jordans, and that just might be their
for Easter.
Sneakers. And look, that'll probably be their sneakers from Easter.
Don't have a cut
all the way to September.
Don't have a haircut.
Yeah.
And you know, speaking of that, we didn't touch on the young man from West Oak Lane that hung himself from being bullied. I just want to send my condolences to that family. I know this is not how we usually do, but shit, this is what we could do. Send our condolences to the family of a young man that hung himself because he was being bullied. Came home and told his mom that was the worst day of his life. And then she found her son in the closet, dead. Hung himself from being bullied.
Yeah, that's a sad story.
Very sad. So, once again, buying the latest brand or the latest, but you haven't even been nowhere. You haven't been nowhere. To even that's where you can brag. You can't come to me bragging when you ain't got shit to really show for it. That's not showing me nothing. Can you tell me about what other state you been to? An island maybe? Yeah. And that's bragging. That's impressing me.
Yeah.
But going up and down the block from corner to corner?
Yeah. It's not. Listen, you know what I mean? All in all, you know, we slipped off topic a little bit, you know. But hey, it is what it is. This is always natural conversation.
That's right. That's why it's Hood Genius.
Like our shit ain't scripted. That's what I want y'all to know. Like, we don't have shit written down. Like, this is real open conversation. And yeah, we do start off with topics and all that, but like, it does sometimes open the door for other stuff to be discussed within the topic that's being discussed. And y'all all know that's how natural conversations be, you know what I mean? And I just want to shout out that, you know, all the supporters that we have so far that been listening to the podcast weekly or whenever they can. And I especially want to shout out all the people that have been downloading on the Spreaker platform. Definitely much love to that. We got over like 350 downloads on Spreaker. I mean, that may not seem a lot to y'all, but it's a lot to us because we still just grinding and building. We just starting out. So I just want to continue to say thanks to everyone that is supporting the podcast. We're going to keep going. You know what I'm saying? This episode 25. I mean, you know, this shit just started just with, you know, a vision and just reaching out to different people. You know what I mean? And plus we have fun with this. It's just regular conversation, you know, based on our opinions. You know, y'all can not give a fuck about our opinions, but, you know, it is what it is. I always say, feel free to comment. Don't be scared, you know what I'm saying? Me and Lady T on bike.
I may come off as a little aggressive, but I'm really, you know, laid back, chill, cool, calm, collected. But that's just my passion. And when I feel something, I just come off like that. You know, I just want to get my point across. Because, you know, we live in a world right now where things are not being discussed and talked about. And we just had that platform where we could just talk about anything and everything. And not just texting or just, you know, living in fairy tale land. You know, we talking real life shit, you know, and it is what it is.
Yeah, because that's my whole thing. We always want to just go on social media and just use that platform as some type of fucking therapy. But whatever happened to the adult convo, face-to-face convo, that's why we always welcome all kinds of people to come up on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? You can email us. Just Google everything. Everything is on the internet with the Hood Geniuses podcast.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
All
Everything
walks of life are welcome. All walks of life are welcome.
And I want to shout out SoundCloud because SoundCloud is the people on there is giving us the most love. You know, I got to shout out SoundCloud for that because, you know, we on all platforms, but SoundCloud is the one that's giving us the a lot of love and attention. You know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out SoundCloud. Y'all can go to SoundCloud. If you don't have the SoundCloud app, download it on your phone and just type in a search Hood Geniuses podcast. Everything will pop up. Follow us. We actually definitely follow back. We reply to every message and all that. So thanks for listening. And once again, as far as with this topic, yo, leave them drug dealers alone, yo. It's not even worth it. Ain't no future in that. Motherfuckers out here, you know, planning weddings and all that bullshit with a drug dealer. It ain't gonna work. And I'm engaged. No, you ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's just an unrealistic belief to say I'm going to marry a drug dealer. It just is. So whether you agree with me or not, it's just an unrealistic belief.
So you pretty much saying that it's a fast way to go and visit Six and Brown?
Pretty much.
Six and Brown, yeah, that's where you be heading to.
Six and Brown or wherever federal penitentiary they send them to. And you know, when you go to the feds, they don't tend to send you to in your state. They tend to send you to some old crazy shit. You know, the feds, you do fed time, they'll send you some shit like Kentucky.
That's
with
right.
A bunch of racists.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's right.
Real talk. Like, I'm not looking down on nobody. Lady T don't look down on nobody. We open-minded people. And all I'm just trying to say is that's a fairy tale lifestyle, yo. Stop living through those fucking movies and them fucking reality shows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, seriously.
I'm keeping it 100, yo.
Because if you even notice, the reality shows are starting to crumble. Like, what's that chick name? What's it, Farada?
I have no idea. I don't even fuck with them.
I know. I just be watching on social media sometimes where her dude went to jail.
Oh, what's that? Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah. So like that's
and he was doing the
drug dealing. The drug dealing. So it's no positive light at the end of that tunnel. Like it's just not. It's just either death or jail. And if that's how you want to lose your life, jeez, wait a minute. If that's how you want to, choose your path, you don't respect life. And if you have children, you don't respect them either, because that's no life to show them. That's not what life is about, man. That's not what you was put here for, and that's not what you're supposed to bring children in this life for. It's just sad.
Damn, yeah, definitely. So we're gonna end this episode. Hopefully you pick up some gems out of this episode, and me and Lady T, we're gonna say goodnight and God bless.
And I'm gonna keep on sipping.
And you know how I like to end this: dream hard and don't sleep forever. Thank you. Peace.
You are now an official Hood Genius. Thanks for listening. Make sure you subscribe and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Y'all know what to do.
Hit that follow button.